Hello everyone, so Pickle Central here. Welcome back to another video. And it's that time again where I update my down ballot predictions. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. I am getting close to my goal of 250 subscribers. We're very close. Help me get over that finish line. So I have a microphone coming in soon, so you'll probably have better audio very soon. Definitely for election aid, so please be excited for that. I know you guys have been complaining about my audio. I do plan to fix that. I just can't afford a good mic, but I do have a microphone coming. So, yeah. All right. Now let's get on to it again. We got House, Senate, governors today. So let's get started. We're starting off as always with the Senate. All right. So here we go. Senate. We'll start off with the saves, then likely leans and tilts. With the Democrats, we got Washington, safeties. We have Washington, California, New Mexico, Minnesota, Virginia, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maine, New York, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, actually not Maryland, what am I saying? And Hawaii down here. States for the Republicans, North Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, Nebraska Special, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, Indiana, and West Virginia. So just like that, we already have 42 Democrats, 47 Republicans. So you guys may ask, why is Virginia and New Mexico, Minnesota safe? Very strong incumbents, very weak competitive challengers, and these incumbents are very strong. So yeah. All right, likelies we got here for the Democrats: Maryland and Nevada. Alright, so my reasoning here for Nevada is obviously Jackie Rosen has been strong polling the entire season, and she's off Sam Brown, and the Republicans have pulled ads from Nevada, which is a worrying sign for them. But for Republicans, we have likely's Nebraska, uh, regular Nebraska, and Florida. I'm not taking the bait on the blue Florida. Like, I'm not taking that bait. It screwed people. It screwed me 4 years ago. It screwed me 6 years ago. So I'm not taking the bait this year. But Rick Scott does have a credible opponent, and if this was any other year, and Rick Scott probably would have been safe. Nebraska special. I am not discrediting Osborne just yet. It's still looking very likely that Fisher is going to pull it out, but Osborne has been doing very well, which is surprising. All right, leans for the Democrats. We got Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Arizona. The strong Democratic incumbents or Democratic candidates in all these states have been polling around the same since July. It doesn't seem like they will. The warning signs have been there, but it seems like they have been. It seems like Democrats have been looking very good in those states. I'm not discrediting the Republicans out just yet, but I think the Democrats are favored in those four. Lean Republicans, uh, Texas and Montana, which means the Republicans will have the Senate. Texas, I am not discrediting Colin Allred. He's ran a very good campaign here against a very unpopular Ted Cruz. Um, Again, the polls overestimated Ted Cruz 6 years ago, and he almost lost. Um, like I don't think Allred will win, even though I am gonna vote for Allred. Um, but he is not looking like he'll win. This is not the year. In Montana, John Tester is very strong incumbent, but again, don't know a lot of people take a split anymore. Like Tester would have to have like like in an insane overperformance of Kamala's numbers to win, and I do not see that happening. All right. Well, my final state is Ohio. Uh, till R. Um, Marino is a terrible candidate. Sarah Brown is a strong incumbent, but I just don't see the ticket splitting being there for Sarah Brown. I just don't see it there. So that's my Senate prediction right now. 52 Republicans, 48 Democrats. I will update these now. I'll update these every so often, pretty often now, since we're in the home stretch of the campaign. Now let's go on to the House. Shit, I have not filled it in. Well, yikes. Alright, so let me just go. I'll leave that to last. It's gonna take me a while to do. Let's just go over the governors. I'll do the House last. Um, alright, let's start here with the governors. We got, we're going to East to West Vermont. Save our Phil Scott very, like, the Democrats just have to hope that he retires soon because Phil Scott could crack 90 this year. I am not making that shit up. Um, New Hampshire again. I see a slight tilt to the Republican Kelly Ayotte, but the issue here is ticket splitting. New Hampshire has been trending more and more to the left, and Ayotte is not Sununu. Um, again, I don't see uh, a ton of ticket splitting this year for New Hampshire, but I do see enough of it where Ayotte will probably could win. I have her as a favorite that there will be enough tickets waiting for her to just barely get over the line, what the fuck? But I just sorry, my mic cut off. My computer mic cut off. I just don't see her getting. I see her getting the support to get her over the top there among Kamala voters. All right, now let's go over to Delaware. That is an easily a Democratic hold. Uh, you have to have a nuclear disaster for Delaware to flip. I am sorry. Like, it has to be an insane disaster on election night for Delaware to flip. I've seen some of you Republicans say that Delaware's flipping. You're an idiot if you believe that. All right, North Carolina. Robinson, he fucked himself over a ton uh with the whole black National Socialist. I do not want to get age restricted, so he called himself a black National Socialist. Not my words, it was his. He said some insane words like that on websites. Like, he's dug himself a hole. He killed his campaign, and after that bombshell, he's not gonna win. If he wins, there'll be the one of the because Trump wins in a landslide. Don't That's the only way Robinson will win is if Trump wins North Carolina in a landslide. All right, West Virginia has to be the same scenario as Delaware for the Democrats here. If they want West Virginia, it has to be like a nuclear disaster, like a 500 electoral vote win for Kamala in order for West Virginia to flip blue. Like, it has to be a disaster. All right, next up is Indiana. Like we are. I have not seen anything in recent days to have Braun getting over his scandals. Um, he's still probably gonna win, but Indiana's come on the board now for the Democrats. The rest of these are gonna be safes. Missouri, North Dakota, Utah, Montana, Utah. You Republicans say that Washington might have been competitive, and I was inclined because they got a very strong candidate there. But for the Republicans, a strong primary up there for the Democrats. I just don't see it. It's safe for Democrats there. All right, now the House. I'm an idiot for not filling out the safe seats. Um, I'm an idiot for not filling out the safe seats. So we're just gonna go rapidly. I'm gonna rapidly fill them out. Right click. Like I'm an idiot for that, but all right now. All right, here we go. I filled out the safe seats. Right click here in New England. Let's go over. Let's go quickly over the competitive seats here. Maine second. Leanar. Um, it's looking likely that Golden is gonna lose. Um, now because of the the rural areas up there, Trump supporters up there, but Golden has won before in these environment. I've always underestimated him. I'm probably underestimating him again, but it looks like this might be the year that Republicans finally get the seat back. All right, the New Hampshire seats. Likely, I don't see any, unless there's insane ticket splitting. Yeah, I don't see it. Either of them flipping. This Connecticut seat up right here, lean. I don't see it flipping, even though it's a very competitive district. Trump would probably have to win the district here in order to for George Logan to win, but again, George Logan came very close a year, a few, 2 years ago. All right, now New York. Let me just fill out the safe seats right quick. Whoops, whoops, not that seat. All right, here we go. So the swing, I have the key seats here. Likely are here in North New York one. Avalon has been pretty solid of a candidate, but again, Long Island is a very red district. So, all right, here we go. For I'll be right back. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I sorry about that, guys. Where were we? Oh, New York. The fourth, the third. That's likely R. D. Likely D. New York 4. That's Lindy. It's leaning up here in the 22nd of New York. 24th of New York, I believe. Alright, the 19th. Leonard Molinaro ran a pretty good campaign. He's most likely of the four Republicans from 2022 that are left. He's the most likely one to survive that one. This year. Pat Ryan. Again, this seat right here, the 18th. That's not gonna flip unless there's a miracle. Likely R. D. And then tilt D, New York 20, New York 17. All right. Now, down here, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware. Let me just fill in out the safe seats. Whoa, that was a screw up. All right, here we go. Competitive seats for Pennsylvania and New Jersey. We are here in New Jersey 7th. Like, I don't see Tom Kane losing. It's possible, but I don't see him losing in this environment right now. Alright, so what's next is Pennsylvania, the first. Democrats have been dreaming of taking that seat for years. Not happening yet. He's very strong in the If he retires soon, then yeah, I see the Democrats flipping it. But it has Brian Fitzpatrick has to retire before that could happen. Like it's possible he loses, but it's not going to happen soon. Um, Up here, these two tilt Democratic. It's going to be very close up there. If Kamala wins those districts, those Democrats will probably win, and that'll be huge. If Trump wins those districts, the Republicans will probably win those districts. So, those are the two bellwethers of this cycle right there. All right, Pennsylvania 10, lean Republican, tilt Republican. Scott Perry has got himself in so much shit. Like, it's insane how much trouble he's gotten himself into this year. And then PA 17, I see that as a lean. It's like possible that Trump could win that district and then the Democrat lose, but I have the Democrat favorite there. All right, over here in the Mid-Atlantic, um, let me just fill out quickly the safe seats here. Let me just fill out the safes here. I should have done this beforehand. I apologize, everyone, but I fucked up. All right, here we go. Virginia 2, lean Republican. Virginia 7, lean Democrat, likely Democrat up here in the 10 for Virginia. Let's now go over to Ohio 13. I have that as lean Democrat. Likely Democrat here, Ohio 1. Don't know why that was safe. Lean Democrat up here in Ohio 9. Likely Democrat up here in Indiana 7. No, that's the first. I apologize. Alright, down here, the Deep South. Alright, so I got lean D, tilt D up here in the first attempt of North Carolina. The fifth of Tennessee, likely again same with Scott Perry, but Ogles has a redder district. Whoa, nope. All right, here's Alabama 2, likely Democratic. Likely Democratic in Georgia 2nd. That's the only competitive seat in Georgia. So, well, relatively competitive seat in Georgia. All right. This is what we got so far 93 Democrats, 90 Republicans. Now it's time for Florida. Let me just fill out the safe seats again. All right. Likely Democrat here in the 9th. The 13th. Likely Republican. The 27th. Likely Republican. The 23rd. Likely Democrat. Let's now go over to the Southwest. Whoops. What the fuck? There we go. Alright. Alright, these three districts down here in the Rio Grande Valley. Um, likely Democrat, likely Republican. They're all going to be competitive, but I don't see them flipping at all this year. Like, it's gotta have to be a wave year for any of them to flip. Let's now go up to the Midwest. Alright, Nebraska. Let me just fill out the safes here. I'm sorry, I had to move in right click to fill out the Illinois districts. It's annoying as hell, but I apologize. Alright, here we go. We got a couple competitive seats here. Nebraska 2, that's a lean Democrat. I don't see Don Bacon surviving without insane ticket splitting. Again, yeah. Alright. Baron Henson seat that is likely lean in Iowa 1, and then Iowa 3 is tilt Republican. Lean Democrat in Illinois 17th. That's going to be a very close race there. Let's now go up to. Let me just fill out the Dakotas right quick. Now the Rust Belt, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Let me just fill out the non-competitive seats. Whoops. All right. So Minnesota 2. That is likely Democrat, lean Democrat. Sorry, likely Republican in the Wisconsin 2 sweep seats. Likely lean Republican in that Michigan 10. Likely Democrat in Michigan 3, and then tilt Democrat in the other two Democrat in those two Democratic districts. The reason why I have those two as tilt Democrats, just it's going to depend again, like those two Pennsylvania districts. It's going to depend on how the president is going to be down party lines. So whoever wins those districts in the presidential level will probably have those districts go to the respective party. All right, now let's go over to the Southwest. Um, I did not mean to make that. All right, all right, we got a couple seats here in the Southwest. Likely Republican here in Colorado 3. Tilt Democrat there in Colorado 8. Lean Republican Democrat here in the New Mexico that's second, sorry. Tilt Republican here in Arizona 6. Tilt Democrat in Arizona 1. Alright, so we're almost done here. Let's go over to the West before I go to rest of the West before I go to California. Uh, Alright, here we go. The Montana seat. That is likely Republican, not flipping at all. Tilt Republican in Washington 3. Likely Democrat there in Washington 8. Oregon 5, that's lean Democrat. Lloyd Chavez Demeanor, or however you say her last name, she's not gonna. She's been getting absolutely crushed at fundraising. She's trailing in the polls. I think this is a slight Democratic favor here. All right, let's go down to Nevada. Lean Democrat for the fourth and the second. Well, the first is likely Democrat. All right, Hawaii, all safe, and then Tilt Democrat there in Alaska is going to come down to the wire. Ranked choice voting again, but Potola probably will pull it out. She's been doing amazing in her races. All right, California. All right. All right, let me just fill out the saves here. Almost done, folks. All right, here we go. California is our final 10 seats. I have it likely Republican here in this seat right here. Third, all right, California 41, like likely Republican in California 40, California 45. I might have this wrong, but that's a lean Republican. Till Republican in the 41st, likely Democrat here in the 49th, the 48th, the Porter District, that's lean Democrat. Tilt Democrat here in California 27, and then lean Democrat in the California, these two seats right there, and likely Democrat in the harder seat. So my final House prediction: 220 Democrats, 215 Republicans. Again, some of these seats are going to depend on the environment of this election. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, that's my final House prediction. Okay. So recap: 220 Democrats in the House, 215 Republicans in the House. For the governors, well, you don't need to see the governors. And then the Senate, because it just reloaded. And then the Senate had 52 Republicans, 48 Democrats. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.